6 months after the severed head of Hervey Medellin was found on the trail beneath the Hollywood sign, the major media's explanation remained what it was in the immediate aftermath of the crime. It's a gay thing. All the big media guns implicated a gay Canadian cannibal, because that's what disinformation is. The more sensationalistic, the better.
The Canadian case involves a man who allegedly killed, dismembered, and ate parts of his lover.
When you realized it was a human head severed, what did you and your mom say to each other?
Yes! Oh my God! Call 911 now!
The reason for the disinformation the LAPD has been feeding to reporters has to do with how Medellin was identified, remember?
Medellin had in the past traveled to Mexico regularly as a flight attendant for Mexicana Airlines.
When Hervey Medellin was a flight attendant on Mexicana, the airline was owned by Jose Serrano Segovia, one of Mexico's wealthiest oligarchs, who today owns Mexico's biggest shipping line, with fleets of trucks and planes bringing goods from all over Central and South America into the U.S. Back when Hervey Medellin worked for him, Serrano was one of Mexico's biggest drug lords. In April 1998, the Wall Street Journal revealed that the FBI was investigating Serrano for drug trafficking and money laundering, after a huge shipment of cocaine from Colombia was found on one of his vessels. The very next year, Serrano hired a lobbying firm to block a bill in Congress which aimed to impose sanctions on companies linked to drug trafficking. And apparently, he was successful. Much more recently, in 2006, Hervey Medellin's boss was connected with the American drug trafficking operation in St. Petersburg, Florida, exposed when 5.5 tons of cocaine were found on an American registered DC-9. No one went to jail in that operation either.
Mexican authorities have seized 5.5 tons of cocaine on board a U.S. commercial plane that took off from Venezuela. Soldiers found 128 black suitcases with the drugs, which were neatly divided into 1 kilogram packages.
The company that owned the busted DC-9, Skyway, was itself owned by its biggest shareholder, a shady investment bank in Texas called Argyle Equities. Argyle was said to be in the business of providing creative financial solutions globally, which can look a lot like money laundering. One of Argyle's creative financial solutions was arranging a $17 million loan to Mexican businessman Jose Serrano Segovia's shipping line, Grupo TMM. Serrano, in turn, provides creative financial solutions to people like Chilean narcotics trafficker Manuel Lozada, who's been linked to both the Cali and the Juarez cartel. All of this is common knowledge in Mexico. Jose Francisco Serrano Segovia is and was protected in Mexico. The real Mexican drug lords and the real American drug lords don't walk around with bandoliers across their chests. They wear suits and ties. They make appearances before federal legislatures, where they spread enough money around to cover the marble floors a foot deep in cash.